officers enter a unoccupied but running car to remove the keys? All right, guys, my name is Anthony Bandiero. Bring the Roadside Chat. This question comes from an officer in Maryland. He says, look, can we enter a car to remove the keys? Because in Maryland, it's illegal to leave the car running unoccupied and so forth. It says Maryland law 21-1101. It says a person driving or otherwise in charge of a motor vehicle may not leave it unattended until the engine is stopped, the ignition locked, the key removed, and the brake effectively set. So can we go in there and maybe remove the keys as evidence or to secure it? Well, look, the intent behind these laws is mostly to prevent, auto theft, right? Because a lot of people will, especially in a place like Maryland where it snows, they will, pre-warm up the car. They'll go out there in their bathrobe and stuff like that and start up the car, let it warm up while they're getting ready. And people hop in the cars and take off. So the legislative purpose seems rational. We do want to prevent that. But obviously there are exceptions. I mean, I don't think it's illegal in Maryland to have an auto start, right? But the key would be removed. So it wouldn't comply. It would already be in compliance with this part. So I would say, look, can you do it? Probably under community caretaking, right? You're trying to help, in a sense, help the driver from making bad choices by preventing their car from being stolen, which can cause, police pursuits or, maybe them wrecking out and so forth. Somebody who is not, who should not be driving gets the car. So I guess community caretaking, there also may be the probable cause violation here. Removing the keys would be, I guess, evidence of the crime if you want to go that far into it. But I would just use very, very good judgment, right? I see a lot of people doing this and they, of course, take a risk. But again, I don't live in a bad neighborhood, so I see my neighbors doing it. But again, I just never thought of it as such a big deal. The officer does ask, though, hey, look, how close does the person have to be in order to be, in control of the vehicle, right? In charge of the vehicle. Well, we don't have a definition here about what it means to be in charge of a vehicle. But again, good judgment. I would say if they're in the line of sight of that vehicle, they're probably in control of it, right? Especially if they're outside their home in line of sight, I would say that they're in charge of the vehicle. I don't think it's a violation of Maryland law to have the car on and to step out of your car in and of itself is not, to me, a violation of the statute. It's not the intent. It doesn't, I think that they're still in charge of it. I think people get out of their car, they go to their mailbox, they grab their mail and come back in. I don't think that's a crime in Maryland, in my view. However, leave the car on, get out of the car, go to a friend's house, go into the friend's house. Obviously, I think you've left the car unattended. Kind of an interesting question, and we take all different kind of questions here and try to give you some context about what the law is probably looking for. Keep the questions coming. Hey, if you like this content, even to a little degree, it's helping you, like, subscribe, share with your friends. All right, guys, I'll see you next time.